Hello. So in 2021, I decided to make myself monthly update videos, and that's me talking to myself on camera. Basically an overview of my life in that month. And I did that throughout the year, all 2021, and I decided to do that again for 2022 because I felt like it was very beneficial for me, especially looking back at the end of the year. Now that it's the beginning of 2023, I'm gonna look back at my 2022 videos that I made myself, starting with the end of December, beginning of 2022. This is the video, so I'm gonna watch myself. Happy New Year! I think it's Happy New Year's, is that right? Yay! Happy New Year to myself, and I wish you nothing but amazingness for 2022. I know you're gonna freaking live life and have random experiences. You're gonna go through highs and lows. You're gonna tear life and take it on and own it, and then you're gonna feel super empowered, and then you're gonna feel like you don't want to do anything and you don't want to move, and then you're gonna go through it. That's a part of the life. That's part of the journey. That's how the years look. You don't know what to expect. You just gotta be there for yourself. And I've been there for myself, and I'm grateful that I can take care of myself. It's been a great year. I'm grateful for everyone I met, made some amazing projects. I got to share my art in many ways, and performing and crafting and posting, and 2021 has been a very successful, great year. Even though I had those battling thoughts, and I don't know what the heck those were, but I got through it. I'm getting through it. Be present. I think that's also another reason why I think life has been speeding up, is because I haven't felt as present lately. I think I've been... my mind has been everywhere. I haven't really been present. I need to be more present again. It is February the 1st, so that means this will be my January update. So where to begin? I feel like a lot has happened, and I'm just trying to like register all of it still and trying to take it all in. I have nothing to expect from this year. I just want to work hard, learn as much as I can. I want to get more motivated. I feel like I haven't had that extreme motivation back yet, where I feel like I have to go. I have to keep going, which I used to have, which would push me through a lot. There are times where I just focus and I'm just in it with whatever I'm doing, but there's times where I'm not. But I know I need to be patient with myself. I'm not harsh on myself anymore about it, or at least not right now. I'm not beating myself up about it. So I feel like in that way I've grown also. I am so blessed for the people I have around me. I'm so grateful for my angels and guides for guiding me and always reminding me that they're here. Alright, so I'll see you next month. Alright, so I'm gonna make my February update. I think I'm gonna discuss more on my self-journey. I've noticed for a while, and I made videos on it, like how I've been in this weird funk of not motivated. But this one was a deeper one, and it took longer because I still don't feel like I fully have recovered or bounced back to myself. So I've been just trying to figure out why that happened to me, and like where it came from, and what is it that I'm lacking. Like what part of me is missing that's making me go through this. So I've been just trying to like see and observe what it is. I know one major thing could be the change that's happening as far as me getting involved with someone. That could be like a big impact of me trying to balance my life again. Not in a bad way either. It's just the journey of adjusting to it. Like it's just a journey, and everything's kind of happening fast. My focus has been like shifted everywhere. It's been like shoo shoo shoo, because before my focus was just me and this moment. Like that was all it was. But yeah, I could see, well, I think now that I'm talking about it, I'm starting to understand it more. But I think that focus that I was so used to having, I needed to go somewhere else for this time, and it took a lot of it. And I think that's why like I kind of was off balance, and I was just not being myself or not feeling myself. Slowly I am coming back. I feel so much more like myself again. Like I'm becoming more motivated and active and trying to be more creative. I don't fully feel back as the sense, because I was doing it back then. I was like creative and doing it, and I was like on this momentum of non-stop powerfulness. And slowly I feel like I'm coming back. Slowly, like sometimes I do want to just relax, but then there's times where like I'm like I want to do something. So it's coming back. Yeah, I'm just gonna be here chilling and enjoy my day, and then talk to you in the next update. Alright, so I finally decided to make my March update. Oh man, it's been crazy. I don't know, something with the solar system, I don't know. Everything was kind of like shifting a lot. Me seeing where I am, like, well, where am I as a performer, as an artist, as a flow artist, and just not just that, but also like where am I in life? Yeah, I was just seeing like my choices, the choices I made, and where it all resulted in. It was confusing to understand if I made the right choices, because I don't think I was feeling satisfied with my life. I had very high expectations for myself for a long time. I think that high expectation part of myself feels disappointed in a way that I'm questioning if I really can do this, or can I really improve? Can I really get to a point where I want to be, or I guess in a higher title? And yeah, I think a lot of that has been hitting me recently, of me questioning myself and with what I'm doing with my life and the choices that I'm making, and kind of feeling like I had a long journey here, but did I make the right journey? Did I make the right choice of not going to school and not working retail? Which I believe so. I mean, I learned a lot. And I've actually think I subconsciously programmed myself to be this way, because that's been my thought every day since, I'm pretty sure it was when I was 21. Yeah. When I really wanted to get somewhere in life, I just have programmed myself to keep thinking, how can I be better? To the point where everything else is a waste of time if I'm not focusing on where I am and just to improve. And I guess I'm forgetting to appreciate like where I am, how far I've gotten. I'm very thankful for like my spiritual journey, because it helps me have these realizations to remind me that I shouldn't obsess over being better. I think maybe that's the reasons behind all the other times why I would get demotivated. But I know I can do it. I know I'm strong. And I'm gonna learn so much from all these experiences. And I need to remind myself to appreciate my progress and where I am. Allow yourself some rest. Try to meditate. Like, I still haven't been meditating. It's still something I can't figure out how to do, because I can't stay still. I know I need it, because my mental state is going everywhere. It's a process and evolution of self. I also need to learn to make time for my loved ones, and working on it. I need to stop shutting people out. That's the journey. Gotta love the journey. It is May 1st. That means I'm on time. My life has been so great lately. I think my last update, yeah, March was a crazy month going into April, but yeah, it's been a lot better lately. It's been amazing. I've been taking my practices more serious again. I'm not gonna say I'm completely balanced, but for sure I am coming back to my element. And as far as being productive and really doing me, and spending time with myself and having my isolation time, yeah, I had that, and it was so necessary, and I'm so thankful to have been able to be given the time to be able to isolate at home. So that was my week last week. Just me isolating, coming back to focus on everything I love and what I want to learn, because this is very important to me. I wasn't prioritizing my isolation enough, especially like how I used to. I think I get distracted. I have a boyfriend and stuff, so I do tend to fall off track with my flexible routine, and I'm not being that fulfilling overachiever that I am. There's also times where I crash, and those are the times when I just get unmotivated. That's probably because I'm just overdoing it. So I need a balance. So I'm either overdoing it or not. So I need to find my in between. And right now I feel great. I've been super productive during my whole isolation week. So that I feel so rejuvenated and healthy, and like I'm coming back to myself and really remembering what's important to me and how I should prioritize my time. So I've been very thankful and blessed for that. Trying to be more grateful and present with my everyday life to appreciate this present moment that we can't get back. Appreciate who you still have around you. Don't take anything for granted. Remember all your blessings. You know, I'm here in my road trip, the first day, and yeah, last night honestly it was hard to sleep because I just had so much on my mind. I've also been pretty negative the past month, and I think it's just been a lot at once, and I'm just trying to like process it. I haven't had enough ISO mode, I noticed, but I just keep socializing. I don't know how I do that, but it's catching up. When I notice me being more negative, more seeing life kind of dull, kind of not being present, just kind of on autopilot. Yeah, I've been drifting away from myself. So this road trip was something I was very much looking forward to. I finally have the space and time to myself, and I'm so happy for that, and I'm so blessed. I was crying when I left the house. I was like, thank you, universe. I'm ready for this. Alright, so I haven't made my July update. It's August 6th. July has been an extraordinary transformational month, I would say. That's when I had my road trip. And before my road trip, I was going through kind of a lot internally and externally. Just a lot of weird things were going on in my life. It felt like, right? So I wanted to take this road trip to go on this quest to find myself again, to find my spirituality self, because things weren't feeling as aligned as normal. You know, my normal life, things are kind of always aligned and synchronized. And that just kind of felt like it wasn't happening. So yeah, I took this road trip and definitely showed me where I was mentally. After, things changed a lot. Life feels magical again, like how it did, how it should. Life is magic, and it's just all these things just happen at the right moment, in the right times, and it's just like, yeah, it's been great. And I actually just came out of a gig. I was in Babetopia again. I was another fairy. So that was a really wonderful event, and I'm so glad I got to do performing again. Performing again. It just reminded me like, wow, this is awesome. My life is so awesome. It's been great. I'm happy. I'm living the dream again, and just trying to make the most, trying to find my way, and I feel like I'm getting there slowly. I don't know what's gonna happen, what's to come. But so far, I feel synchronized again. I'm feeling like I'm going back to my synchronization. And I am so thankful. I see the universe. It's always been presenting itself to me. So thank you, universe. Just trying to keep my practices. Trying to stay focused. Trying to, you know, continue my mission. Trying to be the best me each day. Alright, so I wanted to make a August update. Things have been really switching up for me. I noticed that on August, things were kind of like flowing normal again. Well, not normal, but in the magical sense of like how I see life and how life kind of flows my way in a way. You know, it's everything synchronized and magical, spiritual. What happened was I noticed that my mood was crazy. Like, I was getting angry all the time, and I was taking it and lashing it out on people, and I noticed that isn't me. I guess I can't say it isn't me, but it's not the person I'm working to be. That's something I overcame a while ago, so why am I acting this way? Especially to the people I care about, like, and I was just trying to keep away from people. I just wanted to avoid everyone, which avoiding people is kind of normal for me, but in a very more negative kind of way. And I just didn't want that to continue. I just felt like I was really far away from the true me, the spiritual me, the loving, happy, grateful person that I am. So I noticed a lot of that was I was losing my spirituality. I did my road trip, I meditated, I would go to the mountain, listen to myself, and all those practices do work for me and they do have very huge lessons that I learned from. It still wasn't getting me back to my source of enlightenment, whatever. So I decided to reread this book because this is where it got me in the first place, and I'm like, I haven't read it in a while, and I just want to go back, be guided again. Although I was always guided and I was always aware of my guidance, it just wasn't feeling in tune with it. I had lost a lot of what I got when I first read it to now, but now that I read it and I understand so much more, it hit home so much. I haven't finished it yet. Pretty much just reminding me of my ego. Once I finish this, I do plan on, just continuing my spirituality. I think that's so important. I've been writing on my notebook more, just my thoughts. I'm not even organized right now because I just have so much that I wasn't really trying to organize in my head. It was just kind of all clustered in there. And so I started writing again, and that's helped me so much, and it's kind of helping me direct me to where I need to go because I feel like I was kind of off track. But I grouped the things that were important to me. It's just been a lot of self-work and falling back into my spiritualness and trying to figure out my next steps. Still learning a lot. It's quite a journey. Alright, so I was debating on making this my September update, but I think whatever. Let me just recap on September. Sorry if my nose sounds congested, it's just because I was crying. September was a really smooth sailing month. I felt really at peace and aligned with my spiritualness again. I started to really have big motivations on what kind of business I want to do. I honestly, I'm pretty proud of myself for how far I got in little time. I feel like I barely started learning business and stuff and getting to know more about taxes, which I still need so much more to understand. The progress that I have so far is pretty awesome. At least I'm showing myself that I'm capable of doing things now. I still feel like I need some time to really get things together. It's just because I get a little overwhelmed but I'm learning a lot. I've had amazing days, things are just going great. The thing that kind of put me down right now, I felt scared in a way, are we gonna be okay as a family, financially? A lot of it's financial, a lot of it's my parents. I'm trying so hard from reaching my goal. Just feel like I'm risking a lot of stuff right now, putting myself in a vulnerable situation where I'm not really earning money because I'm trying so hard to build something, but I don't know how long that'll take. Yep, I just wanted to make that talk. Just let it out. I'm gonna read my book. Alright, so I wanted to make a October update. Today is November something. October was crazy for me. It was a very crazy month. Very different than all the other months. I know in my October update I was crying and kind of a mess, but things are better as far as today. It did take a while though. The whole month I was very stressed, and it could be difficult for me because sometimes I'm not stable enough to handle that kind of emotion, and I just kind of break down or just shut down. That's what I meant. It motivated me a lot to work really hard. I just want to fix the situation, but I don't have a job, so and I don't want to work retail again. I'm considering it just because I need money, I need income. So I was kind of everywhere. I was like, I need to make it, I need to do this. So I started learning a lot about taxes and just studying a lot just to understand more on a sole proprietor business and things like that, just to kick off at least to make my side businesses, all these things that I'm kind of capable, no, that I am capable, I should say I am capable of doing. but it is so much planning and it is not as easy and it takes a lot, at least for me. I don't know how it is for other people, but for me it's all of October was basically that. I will wake up like I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, study, work hard, try to figure out how to make money. My mind was running so fast that every time I did my dog walks, I was just like pacing. That was like my time to kind of like run with my thoughts, just run. And then just get home and just study. I don't know. I learned a lot in that little time, I think. I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell, but I would like to say I learned a lot because I studied quite hard. I'm still working on my website for performing. That's been a process also, just, you know, getting the pictures, and I still need to make a fire video, and it is a process, but it's all a practice for me. And it is for my self-promotion to make myself this successful entrepreneur, and just yeah. So I'm still not there yet. I've been blogging for YouTube. I haven't posted yet, but I have some videos. I don't really rest. I don't really sleep. Not because I don't want to, it's just because I can't. My mind is running too much. It's just too trying to figure it out. That's my mind. It's like go. Just trying to take it more easy because things are calming down, I hope. Emotionally, things are getting better. You know, I exploded on both my parents, but I think we all know it was just, you know, emotions. Nothing personal, hopefully. Everything else is great. I am very happy with my boyfriend. I don't see any friends because I'm just so busy trying to get my life together. But I don't mind being alone. I just hope they understand. Well, okay, my friend Amanda did call me. She was crying because we weren't really seeing each other. She didn't know anything about me, and I was like, oh, that broke my heart, because it's like I'm the reason in a way. I know she's busy too, but I am really just like pushing my friends to the side because I need this time to really like get it together. I need to make time for her. I do. I need to make time for people. I need to figure out that balance, which I think I've said many times. I feel like I've said that a lot. Life is a journey. It's a roller coaster, and I don't know what else to say about October. It was my birthday, and it just didn't feel, honestly, it just didn't feel that exciting because of all the things that were happening in my mind. Let's hope many successes to come. Alright, peace. So I wanted to make a November update. It is December 4th. November was mentally, it was different. I experienced a lot of overwhelmingness. I just felt like I really needed to make things happen. Like I've been in okay, I need to get started. Like I don't know what the hell, but I need to get started. I started to do a vlog. I don't know where I'm going with this vlog yet. I'm kind of just going with it, just like of my adventures in a way, talking about certain things. I always did kind of want to do like content and create content. I just didn't know what kind of content and what to really make. So I feel like now I'm just starting, so I'm just doing vlogs for now. My vlogs is a good way to start, you know, get in the habit of editing, recording myself, trying to be performing more. So I did my business cards. I got things ready. Like if I do get a gig, I know now how to send invoices, how to receive payments. I feel like now I could accept work if it comes, you know, I'm ready for it. I did a gig. It was to help and support a small business that was closing down. They're trying to save their store. I volunteered. I'm in a debate of myself of like doing free performances because I did that already. Like that was my starting becoming a performer. It was like I had to do a lot of free performances so I could gain that experience to learn really what it takes and what it means to like be a performer and what to expect, because I honestly learned so much doing that. So I am grateful for all my free performances that I did because it got me to where I am, because I am now comfortable being in front of a crowd and performing to music that I'm not familiar with. You know, just a lot of things that I don't think I would have gotten if I just went straight in charging people. Like I wouldn't be prepared for it. So the freeness was all learning. I gained so much learning from that. But I'm getting to the point where I feel like I'm getting paid for my entertainment services. I'm getting better at talking to people as clients because of my dog walks. I found the strategy of offering a better service outside the WAG app, better price. I was able to see a switch in a business kind of like persona of me now. Okay, these are my clients, this is my schedule, and then charging them, right? Reminding them of payments. And I'm proud of myself of how comfortable I am now to talk in this business persona in a way. So I learned so much, but it was stressful. It was there was a while I couldn't sleep really. And sorry, oh man, the emotions are kicking in. I'm not gonna cry, but it felt like a battle. I built a lot of courage, I would say wisdom, from just this month. So I'm so grateful for November, and the things that I was worried about in the beginning are now gone. So I'm grateful things, you know, got better in a way. It feels like it. I feel like the worst is over. I overcame it. I'm a whole new living being because of it. And I'm happy. I feel happy. I genuinely feel so happy because I was taken out of a mindset that I was in during that time. And I feel light again. I feel free again. And I feel empowered again. I feel like I'm powerful again. For some reason, like those past months, I felt pretty weak. But I feel powerful again, and I'm grateful to have gained this. I'm thankful for myself, for everything I did. It was an intense couple months, because I know I started in October, which is like super heavy. But things feel lighter, and I'm grateful that I am making money somehow, like with my dog walks and, you know, the tips, and I've been getting money, and that's amazing because that was something I'm trying to do, is get my own money. And I'm doing it, and I'm proud of myself, and that's why I cry. It's not like a lot of money, but it's enough for the things I need right now. It is such a reward, and I know it'll get better from here. So I thank my guides and my angels, the universe, everything, the people around me, because I have a beautiful life, and I'm just very grateful. Okay, that is it for this update. I love myself. You're amazing. Don't forget that. I know sometimes you do. You should always remember you're capable of so much. Okay, I love you. Okay, I just finished watching all my videos and I'm in tears because watching these are very emotional for me. It's crazy looking back at everything and seeing how many times things were good and then things weren't good. It was just a roller coaster. Each month was different, and it's a great reminder that things are constantly changing, and it doesn't matter if things are bad at one point, that doesn't mean it's gonna be like that forever, and the same vice versa. It's just, you just gotta enjoy it for what it is at the moment, make the most out of it, get through whatever it is. I grew a lot, and I also faced more challenges than previous years. This year was definitely more about taking action and pursuing the things I want to do in a more serious way. I started in one mindset, and through the months it just changed gradually. I know I've said in many of my updates that I need to balance myself emotionally and my alone time and my time with people, because that's something I just always had problems with, and I still don't think I fully figured it out. And maybe I never will, I don't know. I just feel like I'm still trying to get my life together and trying to get things situated and just try to be as independent as I can. All my focus and energy is going towards that, and it's nothing personal to my friends and loved ones. I'm still going to try to make the most out of every moment because I kept saying to myself to be present and enjoy what is, because you never know what's gonna come, what's gonna happen, and nothing's guaranteed ever. I don't know what 2023 is gonna look like. You know, life is gonna happen and I'm gonna go through it. I don't know what I'm gonna go through, but that's how life is, right? But I'm thankful for all of it because it is making me who I am. So